Today we are going to quickly set up our Yin Yang Zentangle project. Open your sketchbook or get your paper ready on a nice clean page. I just want you guys to notice this page got messed up from the ink on my previous project. I'm just going to put my scratch paper here and use this side of it because this side right here looks pretty decent. So I'm going with that, but you pick whatever page you want. Now you're going to grab some circles from around the house. Unless you happen to have a compass, go ahead and use your compass from your math class or whatever. But not everybody has that. And in art, you can find other ways of doing things. So go around your house. You need to look for some circles. We are going to make the traditional yin yang. So I'm going to start with the biggest circle I could find that still fits on my paper. This bowl in the kitchen seems like it'll fit the bill. So I'm going to center that on the page. Use your number 2 pencil to trace this circle. We are going to go over this in Sharpie, but you don't want to use a Sharpie on your mom's dishes, right? Nobody will be happy. So pencil, please. We'll go do the Sharpie next. Nice circle in the middle of the paper. Now the other thing that you had to do is find a medium-sized circle. A medium-sized circle should be about half the width of the bowl. So if this is sort of the middle point of my bowl, I need a circle that's going to be about this big. And I found this cup that'll work. Look for what you eyeball to be the middle of your circle. I think it's around here. I'm drawing lightly in pencil. I don't want that to show up later. And I'm going to try to set my cup to fit in the circle and touching that middle. If it's not exactly perfect, that's okay, but it's a good start. We're going to draw from here halfway around, and then we're going to stop. Now, if you can't see it, I'm going to go ahead and darken that by freehanding it so I can be sure you can see it on the video. Okay, so there's my half circle. I'm going to put the other here. Now, again, try to line it up so it looks like it fits. I'm not exactly right. I have some weird gaps in here, but that's going to be okay. Again, I'm going to trace half the circle, only this time the opposite side. Now, you'll notice they don't meet up perfectly. I'm going to go ahead and just fix that by freehanding. So I'm going to do a little erasing, and I will work on getting these to connect. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, but that gave me at least a decent curve for the tops and the bottoms for each half of my yin yang symbol. Now you need one more circle, much smaller. I found a tablespoon. This is going to be the eyes of the two halves of this symbol. So again, I'm going to eyeball it for center. I think that looks good. Trace around. I can't trace through the handle, so I'm going to have to sort of freehand that as well. And trying to line it up so it's in the same spot on the other half. That looks pretty good. And then I'll finish the circle. Your next step is to make a nice, smooth Sharpie line around the whole thing. You may choose whichever Sharpie you want. I'm going with my regular Sharpie, and I'm going to trace over all the lines that I just drew. Now, one thing I tell students, right now you can't see me, but I'm going to stand up so that I can change the position of my body. When you draw, you should always pull a line towards yourself. So I'm moving my feet around while I work on this. And the other thing I'm going to do is turn the sketchbook so that I can always have my line pulling towards me. Otherwise, your hand starts to shake and you get wobbly lines. When I look at this, I'm going to be looking for nice, smooth contour line work.